Hello, beautiful and magnificent family of light. My name is Eliza Mozal. I am a energy healer and a spiritual mentor, and I come to you from a beautiful and sunny Florida. It is hot and it is so beautiful. The sky is phenomenal and it's late afternoon. And when I was journaling today actually what I've done a little bit different, and I didn't done for a while. Usually I would do a little bit more often. Is that I've done my own marathon. I call it marathon when I spend at the morning much more time, and I put much more focus, love, very big amount of unconditional love. Even if my body says no, you're not gonna sit, into meditation, breathwork, yoga, my extra cup of cacao drink, and so much more patient and love with whatever it is flowing up to the surface. And when I was journaling about it later on, I asked that divine intelligence, that beautiful divine genius that it is within me, within every cell of my being, it is in yours as well. How can I serve best today to myself and this world for the greatest good? And the answer was, you have to, Eliza, you have to talk about allowing. People need to start allowing more that divine light of theirs to lead them through, because that divinity that it is within every single one of us speaks constantly. It doesn't shut up, it doesn't go away, it doesn't tell us to, it doesn't just literally go away and then we're seeking for it. All of a sudden we are present and we're hugging the trees and it doesn't come back because we didn't listen before. That divine intelligence within you is there constantly, and it loves you to the bone, it loves you to the core, and it really wants you to wake up out of your own misery. It wants you to stop circling and constantly recycling the same old patterns and feelings and emotions. Not because it's bad, not because it is wrong, not because it is shouldn't be happening, simply because energy, emotion is an energy and motion, and everything has been designed to constantly change and shift. If you're watching this video, there is a time on your journey to step up with your own performance, with your own game, with your own level of attachment and love for yourself, and investment of energy, light and focus into yourself, so you can start experiencing something that it is a little bit different, or a lot different. So how do we go into that? How do we go around it? How do we go about it? Number one thing is for you to recognize that you are the divine incarnated. You are the divine expression. Your own light and divinity is within you 24/7, and it doesn't go anywhere. It is there, and it speaks to you through the language of your own heart. And if your own heart feels entirely blocked, if your own heart feels entirely locked and you are unable to hear it because you're scared and terrified, you probably have, and like most of us, myself included, had a wall, huge big wall around my heart, because I simply didn't knew how to protect myself and my heart. So I needed that wall for the time being when I couldn't protect myself, when I was constantly placing myself in positions to be heard, in the environment that I didn't knew how to not take it all in, or take nothing in at all. But now it is time to step up. I encourage you to start doing heart-opening yoga sequences, because you have to add a physical pattern to it. I invite you to start practicing every single day, at least for 2 hours, heart-opening meditations. It will rock your whole world. # you're welcome. It's going to open you up to your own divinity, and it's going to help you heal. And I invite you as well to keep that open heart in between the meditations, allowing whatever comes up to the system leaves and exit if it is of lower frequency. allowing yourself to start parenting yourself, becoming your own parent, and nurture your beautiful being that it is you. Your own light wants you to reconnect with it. And this is your message. If you have been looking for a sign in your life, in this chapter of your journey, this is it. This is it. This is your sign. This is your sign. Connect with your beautiful heart, with your beautiful light, with your beautiful love, and allow your focus and attention to be long enough on that internal state, on those sensations. Start assigning an entirely new meaning to the old sensations. So usually in the past, maybe you would feel a little bit of contraction, and instead of and you would assign that straight away as anxiety, right? I'm in anxiety. I have anxiety again. I thought I overcame anxiety, and here it is again knocking to my door. The answer is it is not. It is not. You can, to that sensation you feel in your body, you can give a new assignment. I'm excited. I'm excited. Something is about to happen. I'm excited. I feel the movement of energy. I'm excited. I trust. I love. I am light. Totally new outcome will be showing up in your life instead of the one with anxiety. And there is another thing as well with opening your heart. You are going to start fantasizing about the best possible future case scenario instead of the worst one. So in this case, your body normally, automatically, it would have an anxiety attack because you've been fantasizing about that worst case scenario. But now, when you're fantasizing about how magnificent it would be actually to be right now, let's say in Mexico, and just walk on the beach and breathe in that beautiful Mexican air and listen the cicadas in the background and hear the Mexican musicians play, right? Just a simple example of what it would be like to be in the arms of the love of my life right now, right? So when you fantasize stuff like that, you're gonna start noticing yourself having spontaneous love attacks. You're gonna start noticing yourself having spontaneous joy attacks. All of a sudden you will be laughing and giggling like a 12-year-old because you're so in love with life, and everything that shows up you wanna celebrate it with your laughter, with your joy, with skipping and dancing. So when you start allowing, which is basically backing out with your resistance, backing out with your old judgment, backing out with the conditioned mind way of analyzing and grabbing everything. When you just simply stop the resistance, when you allow, right? When you allow yourself to be here and now in this present moment and tune in with your heart, you allow that magnificent light of yours to flow through you. It's gonna heal you and it's gonna guide you to the next thing. All of a sudden you will see an amazing post on Facebook that is gonna brighten up your whole day, or one typical saying that is gonna get stuck in your head, and it's gonna make you just expand, and it's going to be like the most positive echo bouncing from one side of your being to another, constantly reminding you, I am free, I am free, I am free, I am free. The one that I have in my head right now is, can you hold the space for more? Can you contain? Can you hold and expand? Can you create space for more? So this is what I hear from Andrea, who was talking to someone special about that, and she shared that one thing with me, and I'm like, I think I'm meant to hear that. I think I'm just allowing that light to lead me to another stage of my journey. Yes, of course I am. And that's what I love about this journey. So when you allow that light to flow through you, we're just simply backing out of its way. You listen to your heart, you're focused on that, not what they said and they did and what's gonna happen. You're here, full on trust, full on love, full on dedication. I'm investing my time, my energy, my money, my love into myself before I'm gonna show up for anyone else. And then you're gonna see that magnificent flow. that another post is gonna lead you to another group. You're gonna find a community of like-minded, magnificent action takers, doers, badasses, heart open, beautiful beings. You're gonna find someone that inspires the heck out of you, and each time you see them you would want to step up and step up and step up, and this is how that light leads you exactly where you need to go. But if you approach all those informations, if you approach all those signs with no, it's not my time yet, I'm too afraid, that doesn't look good, I'm not saying say yes to everything, but open your heart to everything, to allow your heart to guide you, because your heart will tell you, yes, this is the right time. No, this is not the right time. This is actually time to not do this any longer. Or sometimes it will be more powerful to not take action at all. At the beginning of my journey, the biggest messages I was receiving: don't say anything, don't do anything, don't say anything, don't even look in this direction, right? Because I was constantly stay over there. And that was coming from a place of fear. It was coming from a place of hurt, from a place of abandonment, from a place of lack, from a place of being so broken and unable to look within. But that's no longer my reality. And I help others every single day to step into their true light, to heal their energy on a profound and fundamental deep level, so permanently the new them can step in and stay as that new base, as that new foundation from which they can grow. This is the message that needed to be passed on and shared. So thank you for watching, and thank you for showing up, because if you're watching this, that's not a coincidence. And the most important message for you today is that divine light is within you. It is within you. Your head tells you you're not good enough, because that's our conditioning. This is what we signed up for, to expand and grow. But the divinity within you comes up to the surface because you are ready. You are ready to step up. You are ready to love yourself finally in an unconditional way. You are ready to see your own divinity, and you are ready to shine your light just by being you. Just by being you. I'm gonna send to all of you lots of love and light. There is a new thing that I'm creating right now. It's a series of videos to help you step up on your game and stop taking those steps back. Stop entirely, cut it out, the survival way of being that only has us spinning back in guilt and shame, not good enoughness, not unworthiness. It has to be cut off so you can allow that natural flow of healing and light and abundance flow through you and to you. So watch the space, follow, subscribe, hit the like, hit the comment, turn on the notifications so you see the next post, the next video, the next connection we can have. And I would love to hear back from you. I would love if you will share with me in the comments what exactly is it that you're struggling the most right now on your journey. What is the most challenging thing in your journey? I would love you to share with me via private message or here in the comments. And I appreciate you so much, and I'm sending all of you lots of love and only love. Mwah.